Hi, Madeline Lowry, Certified MAP Method Practitioner. I wanted to give you a brief overview of the MAP for COVID program. This is a 4-week program that you can access through MemberSpace. Once you've registered for the program and created your login credentials, you will have full access to the program. So this is an advanced neural retraining program for COVID-19 long haulers. That is how it was designed. But please understand that this program can also be used for other chronic kinds of infection, viral, bacterial, etc. So let's look at the program. First, we have the Getting Started section. Please note that before you can start to use the program, you have to be initiated to the MAP method. Now, the MAP method is the advanced method of neural retraining that we are talking about, and it is the method used in the program for all of the sessions. Every person must be initiated to the MAP method. That just means that is a process by which your subconscious mind becomes primed to the MAP instructions that a practitioner offers, whether it's in a live session, one-on-one over Zoom, or if it's a recorded session in a program like this. So if you have been initiated to the MAP method, either because you've worked with another practitioner or you have done some programs through the MAP Coaching Institute, that is sufficient. If, however, you are new to the MAP method, please make sure that you are initiated before starting week 1 activities in the program. So there are 2 ways to be initiated. One would be to schedule a live introductory session. You can click on the book an appointment button right here and find a time for your introductory session that is a 60-minute session. And the other way is to use the recorded MAP introduction program. So I do recommend, of these 2 methods, that the live introductory session is preferred. Some people aren't, they're not willing to wait, and like sometimes there can be a delay before you can schedule that introductory session. And some people are eager to get started right away with the program. I understand that. So that's why I've provided 2 options. But if you can, I do think the live session is better because it will give you, as someone who's new to the MAP method, it will give you that insight into the difference between a live session over Zoom with a practitioner who is listening to you, who is responding to your feedback, and who is setting up the next round of instructions based on what has come up in your subconscious mind, and the recorded sessions that are included in this program, right? So live one-on-one sessions, as I just described, are the gold standard for the MAP method, right? That is the best way to experience the MAP method. Programs like this, however, are more affordable, more convenient. And so, there are pros and cons to each. But if you decide to do the introductory session, then you will, have that perspective. You will understand the difference between the two, I think, a lot better. Now, during the course of this program, you may find that things come up that really, are beyond what the recorded sessions in this program can resolve, right? You may find that you're kind of stuck at a certain level of emotional intensity that's not coming down. And those would be items, or those would be topics that you could bring to a live MAP session. So this program, like all of the MAP programs I'm creating, is designed to be used alongside live sessions. Again, you would just, when you recognize that there's a topic you need to bring to a live session, you can just use the book an appointment button and go ahead and find a time to do that. So usually after the first 60-minute session, we work in 90-minute sessions. Okay, so that's a little bit about getting started. Once you've been initiated to the method, you can move into week 1. Week 1 is about emotions. We have a little preview of the week and an overview of what we are going to be working on. Each week of this program, you will be doing 3 recorded MAP sessions. So on the left column here, you will find the required activities. In this case, it is a MAP for emotion session that you will do 3 times. Each of the sessions, each of the core recorded sessions in this program is designed so that you bring a different topic or a different memory to work with each time you do it. And it is generic enough that you can use the same session multiple times. All right, and then on the right column, you will find what I call the supplementary materials. So these are recordings or, just support resources that you can use in between sessions, like this, audio file, which is designed to be used. If you notice negative emotions coming up, it's a little file, 10 minutes long. You press the play button and it plays. It's got a nature scape over the top, and underneath there are hidden, um, it's my voice giving you map instructions. So your conscious mind is hearing a soundscape, a nature soundscape, and your subconscious mind is hearing the instructions. It's really nice because you can use it at any time. You don't have to be, sitting there relaxed with your eyes closed and so forth, like you do when you do a recorded map session or a live map session. You can be answering emails, you can be reading, you can be taking a walk, and yet, the audio file is doing its work, working directly with your subconscious mind. Week 2 is about beliefs. Again, we have an overview. Again, we have a map session that you will do 3 times, each time with a different topic. And then we have the support materials in the right-hand column. Different audio files in each of these weeks, but you can go back and forth and use whichever ones you feel would be most supportive for you. Week 3 is symptoms. Now, I think I mentioned this, but let me just say it again. We want to do the activities in order. So please don't start week 3 activities before you've completed week 2. And don't start week 2 until you've finished week 1, and so forth. So three sessions this week on symptoms. You watch the video here and do the session as, just follow along and do the session. Again, we have the support materials in the right-hand column. And then week 4, overview. And the map sessions are about intentions for health, intentions for recovery. We'll do this session 3 times. And then we have the support materials, including a healing meditation here on the right. So that's a little bit of a peek into the Map for COVID program. A couple of things I want to point out. This is a program that's organized into a 4-week cycle. You do not have to do it in 4 weeks, however. It is a self-paced program. Some people want to take it slower. Some people want to take it faster. Either way is okay, as long as you do the activities in the order that they are laid out. You are also, you may complete week 4 and find that you have not fully achieved your goals for recovery. And you are welcome to repeat the 4-week cycle as many times as you like during your access period. So please feel free to repeat the program for another 4 weeks. The second time you go through, you may choose to go through in exactly the way you did before, week by week in order, or you can jump around more. If you, have the intuition that there are certain sessions that were just more effective for you or more appropriate for the issues that you were facing. So one thing I notice in my clients when they go through at least the first cycle of the program, this program or any program, is that they become more aware of the emotional triggers or of the situations or thoughts that are coming up for them. And then they note these, and then they know exactly, okay, if there's an emotional trigger here, I can do the emotions session for that. Or if there's this repetitive negative thought that I want to diffuse, and I can go right to the belief session. So once you've been through the program one time completely, you can, go right to the resources that you feel would be best for you in the weeks that follow. Um, so, you know, um, for parents that want to use this with maybe a teenager or a child, what I will say about that is that the parent should go through the program first, do the complete 4 week cycle. And then once you understand it, you've experienced it one time through, then you can work with your teenager or your mature child. You'll have a better sense of if it would be appropriate for them, and they can do the program with you under your supervision. So that is how I recommend that you do it, that the parent participate in the program first, get that first cycle done, and then work with their child or teen. If I have not answered your question yet about this program, please go ahead and click the contact link up in the top of the website, and then you can fill out the form there and send me an email, and I will get back to you. Oh, also, I wanted to point out this little button down here. So once you've registered for the program, you can log into the program by bookmarking the page or by coming to our website. And on every page of our website, once you've registered for a program, you will have this little floating button here. It should say login. I'm actually logged in right now, so it says profile. But if you come to the website, you can log in from any page by using the floating button right there. All right. Thanks for listening.